Namaste children, I am Susan Bridget, teacher of English, Dalmia Vidya Mandir, Dalmiapuram, and this is the book Honeysuckle for 6th standard. And in the first session we have started with the first lesson, who did Patrick's homework? And I have shared a new word. Do you remember? Once again we recall all the new words. Procrastination, which means delaying or postponing. Being a student, we should never postpone our homework. Ignoramus, stupid person, which means lack of education. And here this word is used to mention about Patrick. Grab. See, suddenly he grabbed the doll from the cat. Rich's trousers owned by the little elf. Yell, a loud cry. The elf yelled for help. Grimace, scowl, all these are expressions which were given by the little elf after hearing the assignment of Patrick's. Elf, once again, supernatural creature which we can see in fairy tales. Squeak, high-pitched sound. So these are the few words in the first session we learned. Now we are entering into the second part of the lesson, which is the 6th paragraph onwards. We are going to see now. When it came to mass, Patrick was out of luck. What are times tables? The elf shrieked, once again shrieked, gave a short, high-pitched cry. When it came for mass, Patrick was out of luck because it was new for the elf. We elves never need that. So we have never used all these mathematics tables. I am new for this. So kindly help me. And here, and addition and subtraction and division and fractions. These are the new terms and the elves we have never used. So please kindly sit and help me. The elf asked. Here, sit down beside me. Sit down beside me. Sit next to me. You simply must guide me. What you have to do is not doing homework. You have to just help me. Elves know nothing of human history. We elves don't know anything about human history. To them it's a mystery. Mystery. To elves it's a mystery. Mystery is problem. For us, all these are simply problems. Mystery is problem. Okay. So the elf said, for us, history is mystery. Rhyming. Just underline and see. History, mystery. So the little elf, already a shouter, because it's shouting already, just got louder after seeing this mass in history. Just got louder, started shouting louder. So go to the library. I need books, more and more books, and you can help me read them too. Now it is telling, these books are not enough for me. You go to library and bring few more books. Let me get clarified everything. 7th paragraph. As a matter of fact, every day in every way, that little elf was a nag. As a matter of fact, at last the fact is, every day in every way, that little elf was a nag. A nag, once again the word nag, complaining or fault finding, whatever he does. It is finding fault. It's complaining. This is not enough. This is not enough. Like that it started complaining. Nag, complaining. So, Patrick was working harder than ever and was it a drag. Drag is something dull and uninteresting. He doesn't like. He is not a person to sit and work harder. He is working harder. Now he started and it was a drag. It was a drag, something dull and uninteresting. Every day I'm doing all these. So like that he started feeling. It was drag. He was studying up nights. See the pathetic condition of the poor boy who doesn't like to read. He was studying up nights, had never felt so weary. Now the elf made him to sit beside him and to help in all the ways. See here, had never felt so weary. Never felt so weary. So weary is tired. Never felt tired about what he is doing. So never felt tired. Was going to school with his eyes puffed and blurry. Eyes puffed. Puff is bulge and blurry is feeling dull due to lack of sleep. Feeling very dull looking eyes. Because he is not sleeping. His eyes were puffed and blurry. Finally, the last day of school arrived and the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more. So as he asked for that whole semester, it got over and the last day arrived. So he quietly and slyly, secretly, see the word? Slyly is secretively, slyly slipped out the back door. It ran away. The elf escaped at last. It was the last day. This is a day for me to run out of this. So it thought like that and ran away. Patrick got his A's. As he planned, he got all the A's. His classmates were amazed. They were very happy and were shocked, astonished. His teachers smiled and were full of praise. They started praising all the teachers. See, in the first page in this lesson, in the second paragraph, we have seen that the teachers, they started scolding him and they made him to feel very bad about his attitude. Now here the teachers smiled and were full of praise. They all started praising him. And his parents, what about them? They wondered what had happened to Patrick. What had happened? What was the magic? He was now the model kid. Now he became the model for all the other kids. Cleaned his room. Did his course. Work to be completed without fail. It's compulsory work. Works to be completed without fail. So he was doing all his course by his own and he became a model kid. Even for the parents it was a happy news. Was cheerful, never rude. He was always very happy and he was never rude. Like he had developed a whole new attitude. What is the word attitude? Frame of mind. We also must have this attitudinal change. Change of something is unnecessary, but attitudinal change, that's a framing our mind to lead a perfect life. You see, in the end, Patrick still thought he had made that tiny man to do all his homework. Till that poor boy is thinking that he made the tiny creature to do all the homework. But I'll share a secret. The author is telling us, I'll share a secret just between you and me. It wasn't the elf. Patrick had done it himself. So we know that only Patrick did everything. What he wanted is a full-fledged support. And he didn't know that it was he himself did all his work. Written by Carol Moore. It's a very interesting and a motivating story for 6th standard children. Thank you.